What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick Indy Santa Clara versus UC Riverside college basketball matchup going down Tuesday, March 18th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com, click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. It is a great time to do so because we have a lot of action lined up this week. You can see where I'm on location in Vegas, obviously here for the celebration of life for Mitch, but also, it's March Madness. We're here to bet on college basketball. We are getting together, all of us as a group, throughout the week, here to make some money, do some damage. The week-long pass gets you access to every March Madness play I make through the entire first weekend. And like I said, there's going to be lots of money line dogs in there, or at least money line, potential money line dogs that you can play with the point spread. Favorites, you name it, NBA and NHL as well. So use that promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. We've also got products for those who make big bets and for those with big bankrolls. Those looking for more of a VIP experience where you're going to get things like late alert plays, closer to game time, where we're going to track line movement for you, try to get you the best possible number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, even if it's just to find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between Santa Clara and UC Riverside. And Santa Clara coming into this one 20-12 on the year, 17-15 against the number this season, representing the West Coast Conference. UC Riverside coming in on behalf of the Big West, 21-12 on the year. And this was a Santa Clara team that, had their chances. They definitely had cracks at, the big boys like Gonzaga and St. Mary's. And even though they lost them, as let's face it, Santa Clara normally does, they had their chances to, make some noise in the West Coast Conference tournament. And what do they do in their first game? Well, you go out and you get beat up by Pepperdine. You lose that game outright as 15.5-point favorites. So could Santa Clara show up and be a little bit ticked off? Sure, but I'm not ready to lay 11 points with them just because it's Santa Clara. And the last time we saw Santa Clara against UC Riverside, Santa Clara won last year 96-54. But I think the Highlanders are a better version of what we saw from last year's team. I mean, UC Riverside last year, there were a couple spots where it just really could not have gotten worse for the Highlanders. But still, Mike McPayo, he's got this team headed in the right direction. Two 20-win seasons in the last three, and instead the Highlanders are headed in the right direction. They're maybe not UC San Diego, UC Irvine territory yet in the Big West, but like I said, I think they're trending upwards. And they're a top 40 free throw shooting team, and they take care of the basketball, which are things that you have to do when you're battling uphill and battling as an underdog. But this is a UC Riverside team that is battle tested and held their own against some pretty good teams this year. They went on the road to Oregon at Matthew Knight Arena, a tough road environment. Lost by 15, but covered, catching 16.5. They lost by 6 at BYU, catching 21.5. They beat a NCAA tournament team in Colorado State outright as 10.5-point dogs in overtime. They beat St. Thomas, who was a solid team. Beat UC. They were one of the few teams. I believe they were one of only 2 teams to beat UC San Diego in conference play. They were able to take care of business, and they beat UC Irvine. So for me, UC Riverside, definitely a team that's worth looking at for maybe a cover here, but I feel a lot better with taking the over because I just think there's going to be points in this game. Like I said, Santa Clara was one of the teams that found themselves in a ton of high-scoring matchups over the course of West Coast Conference play because, for the most part, their defense stunk, but the offense was able to hold its own as well. And this is a top 50 offense in terms of offensive efficiency for Santa Clara. And when you look at UC Riverside's defense, 215th in defensive efficiency. So for me, I just think that like I said, we're going to see some points here. I think UC Riverside's going to be able to score from behind the arc, even against the top 30 Santa Clara defense, because we've seen Santa Clara get roughed up a little bit from behind the arc in some of their recent games. So give me the over between Santa Clara and UC Riverside. Lean towards the Highlanders plus the points, but for me, the over is a better play here, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.